This video is intended to remind educators that they're creating official university records of student engagement and learning when they catalog and record an engagement in BTCM, and to think carefully about the implications of that fact. It's in university policy now, based on review of the processes for cataloging and recording student participation. Faculty Senate approved this policy that acknowledges BTCM records. The educator responsible for an engagement names the knowledge and skills the engagement intends to produce and describes what the student does that will produce the named knowledge and skills. When a student is verified as having completed a cataloged engagement, the named knowledge and skills can then be reported in the student's experiential transcript. So we're taking on some responsibility here. We need to think carefully about what students do in these engagements and the knowledge and skills that we're reporting. To help make sure that there's an alignment of all the components of the design of an engagement, here's kind of a list of things that you can do. If this doesn't fit what actually happens, you may want to reconsider the knowledge and skills that you're naming. It's helpful if the student knows the names and definitions of the knowledge and skills that are the focus, and if they understand how the tasks that they're engaged in, the things that they're doing, are providing opportunities for them to apply the knowledge and practice the skills. It's helpful if the feedback that the students receive focuses at least in part on the named knowledge and skills, and the reflection activities that they're engaged in also focus on the named knowledge and skills at least in part. If the feedback and the reflection activities don't include these named knowledge and skills, then maybe the knowledge and skills that are named are not actually the focus of the engagement. A transcript guide accompanies the U of SC experience when it's sent by the university. This guide provides the same definitions that you see when you indicate the knowledge and skills that are the learning focus for your students. It does feel like a lot of responsibility to be sure that these are accurately represented, but it's also exciting to think that we can officially report what students learned in non-credit bearing engagements really for the first time. We just need to be sure that these records are accurate, that we have correctly identified the student participants, and that the students do, in fact, engage in the ways we describe. Here's some steps you can take to assure the accuracy and integrity of your engagement records, and that will advance student achievement of the named knowledge and skills. It's kind of a restatement of a previous slide, the information on a previous slide. If you have questions about the catalog entry for your engagement or would like to discuss further, please contact us via email at uscexperience@sc.edu. And thank you for your work in engaging students in ways that advance their learning and development. We are so glad to be able to report the student learning gains that result from your work.